Hello again, tech fans. I'm Dave Graveline, and this is your weekly trip as to where we've come from yesterday's technology with Into Tomorrow's This Week in Tech History. On this episode, Chris tells us of the introduction of a cooking appliance that is in most American homes today. Many of us take it for granted, but there was a time that it cost about as much as the family car. But first, he takes us back to before the turn of the century and the first practical light bulb.
This week in 1879, Thomas Edison invented a workable electric light bulb at his laboratory in Menlo Park, New Jersey. During his test, the bulb lasted 13 and a half hours. This would be the invention of the first commercially practical incandescent light bulb. Popular belief is that he invented the first light bulb, which he did not. The first electric light was actually created in 1802 by English scientist Humphrey Davy. In 1954 this week, Texas Instruments announced the first transistor radio. They quickly became the most popular electronic communication device in history, with billions manufactured during the 60s and 70s. This week in 1955, the microwave oven was introduced in Mansfield, Ohio, at the corporate headquarters of the Tappan Company. The new cooking device had a price tag of about $1,300, which would translate to over $11,000 today. No wonder why they only manufactured 34 units that first year. This week in 1985, Intel introduced the 32-bit 80386 microcomputer chip. It was the first Intel 86 chip to handle 32-bit datasets, and it ran at speeds of up to 33 megahertz, which of course was blazingly fast in 1985. And this week in 1998, Microsoft and prosecutors for the U.S. Department of Justice and 20 states met in federal court. It was the beginning of the massive antitrust case against the Microsoft Corporation. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History, brought to you by IFA Berlin.
IFA, the Global Innovations Show. 6,000 media representatives, 2,600 from abroad. It's IFA time. Meet the official partner of the future in Berlin.
Got a tech question or a tip for our audience? Call into our radio show anytime. 1-800-899-INTO. That's 800-899-4686. Or use our free app. You can choose the audio option and send your question in that way. We love hearing from our audience.
Don't forget to subscribe to our free tech newsletter if you don't already. Each week we cram it full of tech news, links to our show pages, guest websites, and lots more. You can sign up right now on our new site at intotomorrow.com. While you're there, check out the links to our social media pages. You can like us on Facebook, follow our official Twitter feed, see our videos, and comment on our many posts. We love it when you get social with us. Well, that'll wrap it up for this edition of This Week in Tech History. Join us next time as we take another look at some of the tech milestones of yesteryear. Until then, check us out online on our free apps and, as always, on the radio. I'm Dave Graveline. Hello again, Tech Pants. What? Tech Pants?